And hopefully we'll get joined by Reese soon.
Yeah.
The answer is Texas.
Yeah, probably. Actually,
Yeah.
probably. Versus
Start driving.
the alternative would be getting a hotel, and I don't want to do that.
All the hotels are full.
I'm sure they are.
Like all
Airbnb's offering like housing people, but I'm sure that's all full too. And,
you'd have to probably go to Arizona.
yeah. Which
Quite
at that
honestly.
point, why not just go to Texas?
Yeah.
If I have to, if I actually have to leave, I'll just go.
I think you just wrote a country song.
If I have to leave California, I'm gonna go to Texas.
Fires drive me out. I'll have to go to Texas.
I got my things in the back of the car. Everything I could ever need. Driving on to Texas.
With my family.
That's a fucking bomb right there. Hello, everyone.
Song.
Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of
back.
games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. We are back with session
And
50.
country song writer extraordinaires.
That's right.
Session 58 of our weekly live stream at Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined as always by my wonderful friends, Chris, the Smoky One, playing Gottwald, the Minotaur Rune Knight Fighter.
Not on fire.
Not on fire. We should have a gauge on your bar, like a life bar. It's like, just slowly gets hotter.
How in danger is Chris? And the bar just goes up slightly throughout the session.
And the very right path is the Ralph Wiggum, I'm in danger meme.
Yeah, exactly.
Heather playing Sabra, the Lizardfolk School of Necromancy Wizard.
I'm just waiting to see how many bodies I can turn into zomboys.
Raymond playing Mac, the Turtle Drake Warden Ranger / Rogue.
Yes, hello.
And poor Reese, hopefully joining us, playing Toril the Kenku Fathomless Warlock / Fighter, texted me half an hour again and said he's doing a system restore of his PC tonight. So I'm guessing that was an unplanned update. He says Windows is currently updating.
Always the best PC system.
Send him your thoughts and prayers and memes for sure.
Yeah.
We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Watch more D&D videos, reviews, and Let's Plays on the channel. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes, no players allowed live series, Crafting the Deep, every Monday and Thursday. Head over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after our show tonight. You can also listen to all these live D&D shows of the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. And if you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, participate in monthly DM roundtables, and a private patron at D&D game. Shouts to new patrons this week, Hugo. For our campaign, we use Roll20. Video chat, we use Discord. For streaming, I use OBS Studio. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on a call from the Deep, which, by the way, Chris is okay for everybody. It's we.
I'm fine. I can see it from my neighborhood now, but I am safe. It is far away.
Yes, but California is.
I still don't understand that sentence right there. If
you look at the map that he showed me, there's like fire all around him, and it's literally he's the dog meme of like, this is fine or whatever.
California, LA's a little different than Texas. In Texas, if you can see something, it's close to you. In LA, there are mountains you can see that are
that's
many,
our state
many miles
motto,
away.
I think.
It's not very flat here. We got tall mountains in the very far distance.
I'm looking at the Cal Fire website, and I'm trying to figure out where you are in comparison to the Palisades fire.
I'll show you the thing.
Well, don't show us your location on the stream, but
Oh, well, I don't want to do that. Doing that.
Please,
we'll talk
put
about
your
it
little
later.
blue dot on the map.
I will just zoom out. People can know I live in North Hollywood. That's fine.
Okay. They're not there. There won't be much reason to go there now.
That's right. I'm the blue dot.
Yeah. It's
shit, my man.
on fire.
So that
There's little fire things everywhere.
It's flipped, but the one to the southwest of me. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm just seeing.
We got it.
It's. I think your fire has just completely obliterated the phone.
Yeah. But anyway, the big one that was to the southwest of me. That's the one I can see now.
That's the Palisades.
That's the scary one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you're up here. Oh shit, man. It's coming up onto UCLA too. Did you see that?
I know. It crossed the it crested the mountain. So that whole side where the Getty Center, UCLA, all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here we thought we'd discuss all our fun holidays and all this thing, but no, it's just California is burning, Southern California.
That's right.
All right, D&D. Previously on Call of Duty, which, by the way, for anybody who's been just binge watching these, it has been 3 weeks since we played. We're coming back from the big Christmas, New Year's break, which is probably like the biggest break we take in the middle of the campaign in the year. So we're all going to be a little rusty.
Yeah.
Previously on Call from the Deep, after surviving mutant mouths, tentacled monsters, and insane cultists, the party had reached the first augmenter brain lying in a deep poisonous pool. After unsuccessfully trying to grab the brain and getting psychically zapped, the party turned to Savra, who untethered the brain from its master. The freed brain withered away while the elder brain felt its power diminish. Zelek's force sent minions to capture the party, including Sowagathids and aquatic trolls, but the party fended them off. They hurried toward the north and found a secret passage into the underground catacombs of Ascarle. Unlike the caverns, this area was fully submerged in ice-cold ocean water and pitch dark. Thankfully, the party could easily deal with both those challenges and began exploring the ancient elven city. Mac found an interesting statue in the main hallway whose trident pointed at a nearby wall. Before Gottwald could punch the wall, Mac grabbed the trident and found a 3-pronged hole. When he inserted the trident, Mac vanished, appearing in another submerged room of the catacombs. This shrine featured several altars with pristine treasure offerings. A ghostly elven man dressed in fine robes materialized and spoke in Elvish. I'm just going to repeat what he said for our sakes. "You who are not kin intrude upon a sacred domain. Give unto me your immediate explanation, lest you incur the wrath of his high holiness."
I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't remember any
I know
of that.
That all sounded completely new to me. Like I do not
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that even.
Yeah,
I don't know
no.
why, but it was.
I was like, when the fuck did that last shit happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we transitioned to basically a new section of this.
Okay, I do remember
giant
this
dungeon.
map though. So yeah. Mac touched the thing, got teleported. That's why, because we weren't there, Heather.
Okay.
Mac's there by himself.
Might as well not have even happened.
What
That's
could go
right.
wrong if
That's
Mac is
right.
somewhere by himself?
And he spent 3 weeks thinking of what to say to this guy.
I did. I would say I spent the first night thinking about it, forgot about it, and then when Eric reminded me earlier today, I thought about it again.
I gave him a heads up. See, I did the smart thing. I was like, I'm going to give him a heads up on this.
That's right.
Ooh, Fire NATO.
All right. Are you ready for my speech?
Yes.
I've written you a speech.
He pulls it out.
Oh, you in Elvish, of course. So
Yes.
you ask why I'm here. Kind madam with yes.
I did say man. I don't know. The token might be.
Oh yeah, she looks like she got breasts.
That's
but-
true. It's a ghostly manifestation.
I'm not sure. I will wait for you to tell me your pronouns.
Yes. Do you go by he, she, they?
I didn't even write down a name for this character. So if you know what, if you want them to be a woman, we'll make it.
Yeah.
We'll make.
If they
the
don't have
ghost.
a name, they don't have pronouns.
I am far away from home, but I've gone on quite a long journey with some of my companions. One of them is a very large minotaur who tries to be brave, but I feel he lacks much courage on the inside. And a sorcerer.
He has to look at his notes. Sorcerer, really? Okay.
Sorcerer, interesting. She is quite powerful, but I think she lacks the heart and the kindness to control her powers. And a little bird who doesn't have much brains. All he can do is repeat what people say. And so here I am on quite a journey. Again, I'm quite far from home, but we're just looking for some brains for our bird companion and moving along. Perhaps we'll find things that the other companions of mine might need.
Okay.
I have a friend who needs a heart.
Yep,
Another
yep.
one who needs a brain.
I need some courage.
Some courage.
Got any shoes around here? I can use some shoes.
I do plan to go back home after this journey.
Mhm.
There's no place like home, right?
All right, you're fired. There's too many references.
I'm melting with laughter.
We'll say it's a woman now. The elven woman just stares, kind of daggers at you, says, "You do not look of elvish features, yet you speak our tongue, and you speak of these odd, monstrous creatures as if you're friends."
Yes, I agree with everything you just said.
That all tracks.
Yeah.
If anyone's following college football playoffs, Texas just lost.
Oh, what do you have to offer, Deep Sashalas? For this is his shrine you have intruded upon.
Is Deep his first name and Shashalos his last name?
And she indicates the. Do you actually? Can you see in here? Is there a light in here? Sorry. Yes, you
it's
can.
been 3 weeks, but I feel like I've cast dark vision
I think
at
you
some
did.
point.
Yeah, it looks like you can see this room.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see, to re-describe this room, a kind of raised dais with these altars, just a trio of altars upon it, and the whole area, you're underwater, so everything is all just algae and seaweed and shit, except for this whole altar area looks completely untouched and pristine, and has like some kind of minor art treasures upon it, including, you notice, one of those brains in a jar, which you all took out one earlier last session. There's multiple doors in this room, and then 2 statues looking over the shrine area, and then the ghostly elvish woman is now glaring at you and kind of indicating, like, what have you brought, basically.
I haven't gotten quite acquainted with Deep Sashalas. Perhaps
What is he like?
does he have an Amazon wish list or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
that I could refer to real quick? I mean, I have a potion of gaseous for him if he likes to get a little, gassy.
Does he get gassy? Does he like to gas?
I've got this neat hat that I would be quite sad to part with, and he demonstrates. He uses the hat and turns into some random character along the journey.
Okay.
Turns into another random character along the journey.
It's a montage. We bring like a cameo of previous characters.
That's right.
I know. It's got me quite much use, not saying that your Deep Sashalas is wants to trick people or be a trickster or cause crimes and get away with them.
You feel the entire room get colder as you say that last line, and she kind of almost gets larger and looms before you, and she's like, "Choose your words very carefully, interloper, of how you speak about our glorious High Lord."
I'm just saying this would make Halloween so much easier, okay? I only bring it up to tell you how much it would pain me to part with, but for the Deep Sashalas, I would give quite a gift, such as this hat of disguise. Or I've got this staff.
I got this stuff too.
Does Deep Sashalas like eels, perhaps?
She swims closer to you, or doesn't look like, she's just kind of, she's a ghostly figure, what you can tell. So she just kind of moves, hovering, I guess, through the water, and you can see her eyes like dart around the magic items that you offer, and she kind of nods. She nods a little bit at the hat, and then as you pull out the staff of the eel, her eyes kind of glitter at that. She's like, Sashalas would approve of such magical artifacts that are associated with his realm.
Yes. Should I explain how it works? Would that make it even more convincing?
If you must. Your talk tires me.
I think she doesn't want you to mansplain.
But you may you may approach the altar and give your donation. We will be watching you.
So as Mac approaches, is there like a blank spot or something to put it on?
Yeah, there's some spaces on the altars. So then one thing you note, I'm not gonna go over all the description, but there's a few like just kind of interesting looking art objects that look like they would be worth some money, maybe some significant amount of money. And the only other thing you notice is that there is a candle that's burning, and you're underwater. So that's obviously got to be magical in some way. But as far as you can tell, it's just giving off like light. And then the other thing of note is that brain. There's a brain just in the jar, and you recognize the exact look and structure of one of those augmenter brains, which you all have been motivated to take out.
You're saying I can trade you this staff for that brain to of course help my bird friend maybe speak on his own. I think it's quite a good deal.
Make a persuasion check about that as she suddenly darts and looks over at the brain and she says, "This we do not take from Deep Sashalas. We only give, and he gives us our blessings." But make a persuasion. So
let me use inspiration.
Sure.
Let's try one more time. Let's try. I can get better than a 4.
Yeah, only a +1.
I can get better than a 4. An 11.
That's better.
Well.
Yeah, so she's not like hostile or anything, but she frowns and she says, "We do not take from you may donate, but we must not remove anything. That would incur his wrath."
I mean,
And my own.
technically, if you kill it and leave it there, you haven't removed anything.
Can we kill it in the jar without her noticing?
Meanwhile, why don't we switch over to the rest of the party who are in the hallway and have just seen Mac take the trident from the statue, insert it into a part of the wall, and then poof, out of existence. The trident seemed to fall to the ground, but then disappear. And then you wait maybe like 10 seconds, and then the trident slowly and dramatically like rematerializes in the statue's arms. But you have not seen it.
How long is 10 seconds?
It's a lot.
30 seconds is what I'm going to say.
That would be 300 seconds, which would be
Couple
like
minutes.
6 minutes.
Yeah,
a couple minutes.
No, you don't have to wait that long.
Okay. So to our appearance, like visually to us, it did look like he just like blinked out of existence. He didn't like evaporate or disintegrate or anything terrible, right?
I mean, you don't see like a puddle of turtle ashes anywhere.
You're right.
So that's good news.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was painful or he got disintegrated. It looked like he just like poofed out magically.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Where's Cheese?
You left Cheese in the initial hall before you all went into the submerged part of the dungeon. You left him right outside of that area. I guess just to watch his back or something.
That's right, because he can't breathe underwater.
Yeah.
I had a potion.
Yeah, but Mac was like, we'll just leave him there. we better save those potions. I know Sabra at one point was exploring the southern end of the hallway before you all started messing with the statue.
Right.
With her, like, well, you had jet ski zombies before, but now you're back to being underwater. So I guess you've got like are you like pod racing? Because you've got like your bubble. I forgot how we left it off basically with you.
Yeah, I don't know the mechanics. Are the zombies holding the stones to keep the bubble up, or what was it like a garter thing? I forget what she was doing.
The stones have their own like apparatus to stay around me.
Okay.
The zombies at this point are basically carrying that apparatus so that way I can move because I don't have any kind of swim speed.
I don't know what it looks like, but I'm imagining like one of those like giant Marie Antoinette dresses that just has like this big frame structure that goes out. It's
Basically.
that, but it just goes straight out, and there's just stones attached to the end of it.
Basically.
Okay.
Very much a giant Marie Antoinette skirt thing.
Right.
So she has a big enough bubbles. She does not
Yeah.
make sure she does not get close.
What just happened to him? He disappeared. Did you see that? It's not just me, yes?
Honestly, no, I didn't see it.
Oh,
What did he do?
Gottwald will go, well, he took this trident. He'll pick up the trident. He walked over here, and then he put the trident in his hole, and he'll put the trident in the hole.
Okay. You do that, and Savra, you see Gottwald just immediately disappear like a mid-sentence. And the
That
trident.
was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yep. And then Gottwald, you appear in this room, same as I described to Mac. But now you see Mac kind of walking towards the raised dais over here, carrying, I think the staff is what you said, the eel staff. Gottwald, you definitely see you see the altars on the shrine here, some treasure items, the brain sitting there. You see a ghostly figure, very creepily, like just again, swimming is not the right word, but just moving through the waters. And her head snaps around when she sees you, and her eyes go wide. But
I take the brain.
Yeah.
She's looking at me.
Oh!
I have the perfect distraction.
Okay, so at the moment, yeah, Gottwald, you have her attention. Mac, why don't you give me... Well, remember what happened last time you touched the brain, though? He doesn't remember.
Right.
No,
it was 3 weeks ago.
It was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, this is funny because I
Well,
like
we're
that
about
he,
to remember.
he
Well,
would do this.
You
No, you can
think
do
I
it.
remember? I don't.
Your character would probably recall. I mean, I'll still let you do this probably with like a stealth check or something to do it without, or maybe sleight of hand actually be the best thing.
My other thing was
Well,
to knock it with the staff, but all right. Anyways, keep going.
Right. So I was going to tell you, your character would recall that because this happened repeatedly with two of you, with Gottwald and Mac, when you tried to grab or otherwise harm the brain, it could retaliate into some kind of psychic attack. And the way you got around that is, well, Savra was able to come over and inspect it, and she explained that you could either brute force your way into destroying the brain, but it would keep on doing its retaliatory attack, or you can try to make a basically complex arcana check to enter the astral zone and try to untether the brain, which Savra was able to do fairly easily.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I got what? I don't even know what you just said.
Yeah. It didn't look like much on your end because she just kind of stared at it and then it withered away and died.
Wait, are we killing the brains?
Yeah.
We had to
Oh,
kill
I
the
thought we
ones-
were collecting them.
I think that's what we thought when we came
Yeah.
in here. We thought we were going to be collecting them or something. I thought they were people to begin with, but
I think they were at one point people. And, and from what you can tell, you think they were maybe transformed into this state, and now they're kind of doing this thing against their will, perhaps, in helping the boss brain.
yeah.
And so, yeah, if you had any means of maybe saving them, but there are brains now, so it's kind of hard at that point. And you do note that whenever Savra
Save someone.
unhooked its control from whatever was controlling it, the brain just died. Like it didn't have its own sustainability.
So yeah,
It's a mercy.
We're killing the brains. Yes, that's the only option left to us.
I will say that I knew that.
Yeah, I think you would.
You saw it happen like 10 minutes ago.
Right. Yeah. This literally. Yeah. Right. Real life obviously was weeks ago, but yeah, for in game you did short rest. But other than that was literally last session where we took out the first one.
Okay. In that case, I throw the staff at the brain and I say the command word and it turns to an eel.
Okay.
Hey, we're finally gonna use the eel.
We got the eel. Can you share the magic item with the class, please?
Magic item with the class. Oh, you're the class. Okay.
We're all the class. Everyone's the class. Staff of the eel, which by the way is just a reflavored staff of the python. Use an action to speak the command word, and the staff becomes a giant lightning eel under your control and acts in its own initiative count. So the tricky thing is going to be doing this quietly, but I guess the quiet is out of the bag at this point.
Yeah, I mean, there's no secret. I mean,
Yeah, there's...
Galwad appeared, and
Maybe he's got her attention for another half second.
Look at this
or
cool
two.
token,
I don't know.
though.
mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ooh, yeah. That is an electric eel. He's so angry.
All right, so we're going to give control
I am
to
not
that.
touching that brain.
Right. Leave the eel to that. Okay. So it should be under your control, and why don't we go ahead and roll for initiative, but I will let the eel, that'll be like your surprise, basically. Yeah, actually no, let's just roll for initiative, yeah, because that was the surprising act was Mac throwing the staff and summoning the eel. So let's just do that.
Wow, the ghost is looking at me.
The ghost is looking at you, Gottwald, so I'm gonna have you and the ghost roll for initiative, but neither of you are hostile at the moment. So the ghost isn't hostile, but it's going to be a lot of in your ballpark on how you want to handle this.
I see. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and just have us an initiative for... And Sabra, if you want to also...
You're in the hallway and you feel yourself get slowed.
You feel yourself get slowed. And I think, did it say the lightning eel takes its own initiative? Yeah, acts on its own initiative count. So, Ray, I think you should have the sheet, so you should be able to roll initiative for it. Might need to select this token. Yeah, can you access it?
There it is. Okay, good. I was looking for it. I was like, well, I was searching myself, but shoot. Is there an initiative button? No.
What is initiative? A little INIT next to the right of its armor class.
Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Rolling ones.
Wow, you rolled nat ones for both you and the eel.
Okay.
a little slow, a little summoning sickness for the eel.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Gottwald, you are hilariously the first to respond after having...
Somehow.
Well, you jump in here, get a second to look around, basically, and absorb everything that I've described. The ghostly elven woman snaps her head to you and looks at you for a second, and then you can just see behind her towards the altar, Mac just throws a staff, and the staff becomes a giant lightning eel right next to the brain in the jar. And scene.
Oh boy. Okay. Checking all the things I have. What can I do? Gottwald will just start like walking towards the woman, like waving at her, like, "Hello, fine woman. I am Gottwald, Iron Lord. How do you do?"
She speaks, language that you probably recognize as Elvish. You've probably heard it. You can. I would assume most people can recognize the major languages.
It's like hearing Polish or German or something.
Right? You can tell.
I recognize that's a language.
Yeah, that is a language. But I do not know it. But you can also recognize by her body language she is not a fan of you coming in here, not speaking Elvish, especially.
Okay.
If you want, you obviously can use your action to do whatever, but if you want to use your action to just try and distract her or in some way,
that's exactly what I'm doing.
Without necessarily being hostile.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He'll make some motions and continue talking. Basically, realizing that she doesn't understand him.
Mm-hmm.
He's just sort of making big motions, like he's trying to talk to her.
You speak real slowly as if she was dumb, even though it's a language barrier and not. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I am lost.
Maybe he'll talk to Mac while he's doing this. Mac, while I am doing this, you better do whatever you are doing very quickly.
Yeah.
She will turn around any moment now. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. If you would like to roll a deception or I don't know what would distraction be? Just a charisma check, maybe.
I mean,
Could be performance.
I would almost say it's performance.
Performance is
That's
actually
kind of-
great. I like it. Performance is good.
I don't think I'm good at that.
The
but
rare
I feel like
performance
that's-
check.
Yep. I am not good at that.
If anything, you keep darting your eyes at Mac.
when I'm talking to Matt, I'm trying to like look at her.
You're winking.
But I'm like, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be working out.
Okay. So is that my full action to do that? To try to do that?
Yeah,
or-
that wasn't. Which the new 2024 rule book actually very clearly spells out like, hey, if you want to do a social action or a search action or something, those are actions.
Okay.
You just have a bonus action and movement.
Can
so-
I see that she is not buying it and she's going to turn back to Mac like
Yes.
now?
You can see that.
Okay.
You see your performance is
It's not
unless you want to
working.
act like still naive about it, but like you
Yeah.
could probably intuit
No,
it.
once Scotland realizes she's like not believing me at all or
Yeah.
even caring about me and she sees what Mac's doing, it's just gonna go like, oh well shit. And he's gonna get big. He's gonna use his bonus action to big.
Okay. Certainly looks like an aggressive action either way.
I'm sure it does, yeah. That's all I can do then.
All right, Savra back in the hallway.
Well, shit.
Oh
Going
no!
around.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. Do you want to tell me what they did?
She wasn't looking when I was describing it to her.
Literally was like calling out. She's like, I
Telling
don't
her
care.
what he does.
No, she's gonna see how many people will do this before she has to do it herself.
Right, yeah.
There's always a slight concern that if she travels somewhere, the stones don't go with her. Like, even though they're on her person, like,
Yeah.
So she'll point to the trident and go, "He had that, and he put it in there." We'll
Wait,
see if
where's
she can
Torval?
Toro just
That'd be your other question. Where'd Torval go?
Yeah,
Where'd
Toral
Toral go?
disappeared down a creepy hallway.
So she's gonna make Borges do exactly what Gotwald did.
Yeah, he swims over him and's like, Do you think it's safe?
Yes, 100%. He'll be fine.
Well, if Mac went in there, then Morgus will go in there too. He picks up the
Whatever you say,
trident
Borges.
and very dutifully puts it in the holes. I didn't actually roll initiative. You know what? I will roll initiative now that he appears here. So he appears in the room,
I sent you a friend. There you go.
and we will roll initiative for Borgus. Mac! I'm here! Mac, over here! Look, it's Mac, everybody.
I kind of want to.
What are you doing,
like-
Mac?
I want to examine the wall to see if there's any way to like open it without having to stick the trident in.
I mean, you can give me a Arcana or investigation check.
19.
Yeah, and obviously based on what you've seen, it looks like there's no other secret here other than the trident interacting with the door, and then that seems to transport the person and everything they're carrying. 'Cause I don't see anything left of anybody else. Yeah, you're not sure about how that would interact with the zombies, though.
Okay.
In fact, you're pretty sure they might have to individually grab the trident and do the same thing if they were to follow.
Well, she's now wondering, like, if she grabs the trident
Mhm.
and brings the zomboids into her air bubble, and puts their hands on the trident with her, as then we all push it in together.
Wait,
what
now
would
you're gonna end up
happen?
with the fly situation. You might end up with some theories about coming out the other side, just an amalgamation of 2/3 zombie.
I mean, that might be good for her. Like a
Yeah.
4-armed abomination zombie. That sounds like
This
kind
is-
of badass.
Don't
Yeah,
threaten me with a good time.
I mean that's pretty
It's
gnarly.
like a Rat King sort of situation. Just a bunch of zombies stuck together.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, we're totally gonna do that on my next turn. It's fine.
All right, back to the ghostly elven woman. Definitely looks pretty upset about you, Gottwald, getting big, and now she turns and sees Mac there with the lightning eel, and she kind of gives off a howl and says, "Blasphemers! We will not be tricked. This is a sacred site."
I'm just demoing the staff.
I'm just showing you.
Showing you how it works.
And she turns on her Divine Dread. Each creature within 60 feet of the Eidolon that can see it must succeed on DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened of it for 1 minute.
Oh, wisdom saving throw, you say?
It's for Mac, the Eel, Gottwald, and Borgus. Borgus, how is your wisdom? Oh, it's very good.
It's so good.
He's a champ
So
as
good.
always.
Never doubt Borgus.
Never
You
doubt
always
Borgus.
doubt him, and then he like kicks everyone's ass.
Unfortunately, everybody else failed. Very close. While frightened in this way, the creature must take the dash action, move away from the Eidolon by the safest available route at the start of each of its turns. Also, nowhere for it to move, in which case the creature also becomes stunned until it can move again. A frightened creature can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns.
Wait, you have to read that second part again, not the last part. But
Basically, the fear spell where you have to use your
Okay.
action to dash and
but
move
no,
away.
you said stunned somewhere, and that was just not part of the.
Oh, if
spear
it can't
spell.
move away, I guess. Unless
Oh,
there
I
is
see.
no way for it to move. But I don't
Okay.
think that's applicable here because you've got a lot of ways to
Okay.
move. But
Yeah.
interestingly, you can't go back the way you came. Because that's a wall.
There's no hole in the wall to put something.
No
back
hole in the wall and
into.
no tridents, yep. And then you see that she swims over to the nearest statue and disappears inside of it. And then the statue eyes light up. And a magical Reese comes into play.
That's right. The worst possible outcome.
A lot of uninstalling and reinstalling stuff.
Oh, your mic
So-
sounds terrible too.
Probably expected from a reinstall.
Probably. We are in the middle of a battle. We have pissed off the guardians of this shrine. So if you get a chance to roll some initiative for us
With your new PC.
with your newly restored PC.
Still sound pretty bad.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
how do you describe it? White
It's
noise.
feedback.
Yeah.
It's like a white noise feedback sort of thing. Yeah, but it's only when you're talking. It's not like when the mic's on.
Was it too close to my face?
No, it's
No.
part of. It's like it's picking up something, or yeah. I don't
Picking
know.
up static
Check
or-
the plug, Reese. Wherever it's plugged in, make sure it's plugged in all the way.
All right, I'll be back.
Also, like, and check the plug on your
That's a
headset
half
too.
a
if
mile
it-
away, Heather.
Okay,
It's got-
honestly though, it's not bad. It's like maybe you bumped up the gain or a little bit too much your mic input, and so every time you talk, we hear like.
I have
It's
not
like-
changed the settings on this thing in a year.
I'm betting it's the plug. Check the plug.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
He's
Has
gonna
to leave.
crawl underneath this. He has to leave.
All right, so Mac, you see, or sorry, you are. So you, the eel, and Gottwald are frightened.
Yeah, but Adeline's not there anymore. She left.
True, but now you see her through the eyes of the statue, and it's pretty freaky.
But it's not her. I'm afraid of her.
What is an Eidolon if
You're
not?
even more afraid of the statue now.
Ah,
All right, you got to use your action to dash. Move away by the safest available route, and then you can attempt to repeat the save.
All right. I'm gonna roll a d2.
Determine
A
where you
1
go.
is go towards Gottwald, and a 2 is go towards the eel. All right. Ah!
Exit stage
5,
left.
10, 15, 20, 25, 35. I have to take a dash. Damn.
So 60.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I'm just.
Yeah.
I can go around the corner like this, right? It's like, oh,
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
safe. Okay.
And then you can repeat the save.
Which is just
Save
a
a
wisdom save.
Wisdom save, yep. And you just see the another statue in this corner, and another corridor.
Where's our bard? We need a
Still
bard.
yeah.
You can use some calm emotions about now, couldn't you?
that useless spell. Who would use this spell?
Who would use it?
Can you give me a vision of the eel? I
Oh
can't see it.
yes, I can. Oh, if there.
I don't know how this eel is frightened.
Hey, eels feel eels feel
Eels feel fear.
eels feels
twister.
fear.
15.
Nope.
Eels cause fear.
I think give me vision of the brain, but not the eel.
Well, no, it's because the eel I don't think has dark vision, so
Yeah, but usually you have like a tiny little halo, though, right?
Oh, you're
I
right.
got nothing.
Yeah, you're right. I could do that. I could
Just so I can see where the wall is.
Yeah, let me do that. The eel just starts bumping into shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, does that help?
Yeah. Oh, there, I'm at the wall. Okay. Whatever. He's stuck in the corner here. Wisdom for the eel. Yay!
Ooh, the eel shakes it off.
Nice.
Borges is not afraid. Never afraid, Borges. Oops, I actually put that
That's
on Borges.
right.
I didn't mean to. And Borges calls out to basically Mac and Gottwald. Are we fighting the statue or what's happening?
We're trying to destroy the
Ghost!
brain.
The brain.
Destroy the brain, Borges. We must run.
All right, Borges gets out the gun and aims at the brain. I have to tell him twice. And of course he nails it with a hit. Borges don't miss.
Don't doubt Borges.
Don't doubt the Borges. That is 6 damage to the brain, and then I guess he could... Can the brain succeed on a contested strength check?
Sure.
I can't imagine how, but
I can't imagine, but well, you know what? It technically has a strength score, but it's literally the lowest you could possibly do. But I'm excited to make this roll. So Borges versus the brain. Yep. So drags the whole thing 15 feet, 5, 10, 15. And it's not very dramatic. 'Cause everything's in water, so it's just do.
Is it disconnected?
It's still in its device the whole time you were attacking.
Oh, you mean
it's-
disconnected from the jar?
Right, yeah, it's still in the jar, yeah. The whole thing like got pulled. It just pulled the whole jar off of the altar thing. But the brain does react with its psychic attack. And unfortunately for Gottwald, it's a cone aimed at Borges, which is going to hit Gottwald.
uh-oh.
So I need you and Borges to give me intelligence saving throws.
Oh, I'm also not good at those.
Borges had just made it because, of course, he's a champ, and Borges we trust.
Yep.
Well, the good news is you won't have to worry about your frightened condition because you'll be stunned.
That is good. I don't mind that.
Yeah, so you don't have to run. You're
I
just
don't
too
have to
stunned.
run. I'm
So you
just
take
gonna stand
18
here.
psychic damage, and then you are stunned. And then it is your turn. which you are stunned, but I will still let you make the save for the frightened effect.
Okay.
I will turn the melodies again.
Yeah. So it's a wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Negative.
The mental saves.
Until the end of my next turn. So once my turn ends, the stun goes away, right?
Yes. Yeah, so it's already ended. That part's ended.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
Sure. We have twirl in here. You're right there.
Is this any better?
Nope.
We can understand
And-
you. It's just
Yeah,
we get
we can understand you.
we
just
just
fine.
we also get an equal level of white noise with you.
Yeah.
Reese Dimnix in the chat said to check the settings in Discord to make sure it's not trying to use your camera microphone.
Okay.
I mean, maybe if you reinstall Discord, change some settings.
Meanwhile, Savra, you've approached the statue and you've figured out, at this point, watching 3 people put the trident in there and disappear.
Oh, she figured it out like after Gotwell did it. That wasn't hard. She just wanted to see how many people she could get to do it before she had to do it.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna do what I said. I'm gonna bring the zomboys into my air bubble. We're gonna do a little like the zombie bounce to get over to the spot with the trident. I will put their hands gripping the trident,
Okay.
and my hand gripping the trident. So we
Okay.
have 3 hands gripping the trident,
Oh no.
and we'll push the trident into the wall.
Okay. With everybody's hands on the trident, I will let all of you make it there as a big, gnarly group. As Savra and the Zomboys appear together in a large group. It's kind of disorienting for a moment, but you all appear in kind of a jumbled heap. Or you would be in a heap, I guess, if it weren't for the fact that it's all submerged in the water. And you've got your air pocket thing in there. But it's like somebody took a hamster ball and then just like shook it up, so you're all just kind of piled on each other, I guess.
All right. What am I seeing here? Let's go zoom in a little bit.
Yep, so this is the shrine room. Describe it for everybody that comes in.
There's the brain. There's the statuey thing.
The brain is now like floating freely, or not it's the brain in the jar, I guess the whole thing's floating freely, having been recently attacked by Borgus. You see a statue with like glowing eyes, like moving off its pedestal. I don't know if you can see Mac from where you are, but obviously you see Gottwald is embiggened and appears to be frightened of the statue.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles, this feels like a Wand of Wonder moment, and I'm gonna point the Wand of Wonder at the brain.
Let's do it.
I mean, I had this on boys, so
I love that I gave her this incredible, one of the most powerful staves in Dungeons and Dragons with all these magical spells and this incredible power, but she has this one chaos wand that just has a chance of doing random shit. And she's like, no, that's definitely...
She has a favorite child.
Has a favorite child.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if she causes more problems than solutions.
Every wizard player is just like crying at her, just like pocketing the Staff of the Magi back in her inventory. Like, make room for this Wand of Wonder. I have a thing for you to roll, don't I?
I don't know, do you?
It should be
I don't have it on my thing. I don't have it on my... Oh, Wand of Wonder. Alright, well, I already rolled a 43.
Okay. I don't have that table in front of me. That's why I made the table.
Alright, fine. So. Heavy rain falls in a 60-foot radius. So we're already in water. The area becomes slightly obscured, so now it's like a fog cloud around the brain.
Just foggy water, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, hang on. It's a 60-foot radius, so it's a 120-foot diameter.
Oh my god.
We're all in foggy water.
That's insane.
You're just mixing fresh water and salt water together?
Yeah.
That's called brackish water, I think.
Yeah.
Is it?
Alright, we'll send the zomboys out for the brain.
To the brain. Yeah,
They
Sombra
can-
has her grand entrance with the zombies, points the wand, and the water gets a little bit dirtier.
Yeah, it happens. Alright. That's about as far as I can go because I don't have a swim speed.
All right, Mr. Twirl, you have seen one by one each party member take the trident from the statue, insert it into three-pronged hole on this wall, and then disappear. You under no obligation to do the same thing, but that's what everybody else has done.
Sorry, I was trying to test out my.
Yeah.
Oh, it mute you guys for a little bit. So what's going on? Sorry.
You have seen your party members one by one take a trident from the statue and insert it into the wall here, and then disappear.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do that.
Let's do that thing. Alright, so following the same cue, you appear in this room, still submerged in water. Giant shrine. I just recorded myself describing this room the first time.
Yep. Play it back 4 times.
Everybody gets their own explanation.
The statue is bad. The statue is frightening all of us.
Yes.
Trying to kill us.
Yep, glowing-eyed statue is bad.
What should I do right now?
Break the statue.
You break the statue or the brain also. We're also trying to kill the brain, but the statue is the imminent threat. It is feared both me and Mac. And it's vowed to kill us all, I think.
How to kill us all.
It's also a ghost inside of a statue, in case that clarification is helpful.
How did it frighten you?
It's got some ghost powers. It's like a divine dread, is what it was called.
Okay.
Around it, and we both got feared.
Usual ghost
It's not-
shenanigans.
I don't think it's a spell. I don't think it's like a concentration spell.
All right. I was gonna silence it.
Ah, yeah.
Instead, I'll blast it.
Instead, I'll blast it. Always good call.
Uh, 24 does hit. We shooting at the statue or the brain?
Statue.
Okay, that hits the statue.
And pushes it back.
Yeah, that's a big statue, but your force powers don't say anything about speed or weight, so it kind of shoves it back. I'll give it another d6 of bludgeoning damage. It's right up against the wall.
Okay, I'll do that again.
Wow. 12 force damage. Go ahead and stick another d6 of damage on there. You're still blasting against the wall. Smash, smash.
Do it one more time.
It's a soft wall, though. But
Yeah, he's hitting all these blasts, though.
damn, yeah.
All right. Like 30 damage right there.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's my turn. I'm gonna try to work on my mic again.
All right. The creature advances. The sacred statue now lumbers forth and seems undeterred by the water. Although the zombies are in front, so they get to absorb some blasts here from slam attacks. Wow. But 12 does hit a zombie, I think. About 16 bludgeoning zombie. 16 bludgeoning damage to a zombie.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh. What's funny is a 9 would normally hit, but a 1 is a critical fail.
Oh, right.
So I rolled
Miss.
real bad on that statue. I rolled a 4 and a 1. My god.
Yep. I imagine 16 is probably going to kill a zombie, but I'm not sure.
On my screen, actually, I think her zombies have extra hit points because she's an necromancy.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think
Yeah.
16 is actually going to kill either one, but yeah, wait till she comes back. Meanwhile, Mac.
So, the way that I'm just for clarification because I'm not sure if this works the same way or different. The way the fear spell works is once you're out of line of sight, you can stop running. Does this work the same way or different?
Give me a second. I'll look up the fear spell.
Okay.
Let's
It
see. A
says-
frightened creature must take the dash action away from the safe route unless there's no way to move. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight to, the creature make a wisdom save. On a successful save, the spell ends for that creature. So actually, this one is not as bad as Fear because Fear says you can only make the save if you don't have line of sight,
If you don't
whereas
have
this
line of
spell just
sight,
says the end
okay.
of your turn you get to make the save.
But I still gotta run.
You still gotta run. You gotta dash, son.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dolphins?
Yeah, so this
35.
room, to aggro the room while afraid, that's fun. Darting and
Swim
playing
into
around.
the dolphins, I wonder.
Darting and playing around are several ghostly, silvery dolphins. The large, cavernous room is dimly lit by the glowing dolphins. The northern end has been partially collapsed from above by fallen rocks and rubble, and there are numerous doors leading out of this room.
Can I run here?
Sure, my god, you can move fast.
Yeah, I mean, I had to dash.
Yeah, just swimming around like crazy, getting those laps in. Alright, give me another wisdom save. This is how I subtly get Mac to split the party in the dungeon, as he is often wont to do.
How far can I run?
I'm mentally lowering the DC in my head, but a 6 is pretty bad. Like, for each subsequent fail. But, yeah.
Is it like a distance thing? Like the farther away from the
As we
source
do like a number of turns thing, but yeah.
yeah.
The eel is no longer frightened, though.
Yeah, and it says I can mentally command it to do the eel if it's within 60 feet of you and you aren't incapacitated. Huh. I managed to loop around and it's still within 60 feet of me.
Hey, how convenient.
Somehow. It's,
He had a tether.
right.
By the way, Savra, one of your zombies took 16 bludgeoning damage.
Seems to be at 30. So, I mean, I would still command it to destroy the brain. So,
Destroy the
5,
brain.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it can do a lightning jolt. Radius is 15, so I do get that, but I don't think I get the statue though. But at the time I commanded it. Oh, actually,
Each creature within 15 feet of it in water.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not. The statue's not quite within 15 feet, looks like.
Hold on, let me do something here. Let me make this work. Aura of 15 save. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's close.
The arrow's kind of weird. Okay. Lightning jolt. Boom. Must make a DC 12 saving throw on a failed save. Target takes 9 lightning damage. Damn.
Oh, the floating brain is a good constitution, though.
Oh, it takes half as much damage.
Half as
and
much
isn't
damage.
stunned.
Yeah. Oh, that's a stun chance. Damn, that would have been really good, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 damage.
Yeah,
Five
I
damage.
think the way the recharge works is at the start of its turn you get to roll a d6, and if you roll a 5 or 6, it gets that ability back.
Yeah.
Got wall. Did we skip Borges for some reason? Did Borges go ahead of you? I don't remember. You guys just
No,
tied.
Boris is not gone yet.
Okay. He's down at the bottom though. Well, you go first, then we'll do Borgus.
Okay.
I'll just do Borgus.
Well, I'm still afeared, so.
Probably you and I clicked at the same time.
Oh, my bad.
But I can't run quite as far as Mac, so I can run that far.
Swim that far, yes.
Yeah, I can see Mac now.
And you see a lot of silvery, glowing dolphins
Oh.
frolicking about.
Nice. I'm too afraid to appreciate it. but-
Yeah. I'm too afraid to appreciate their majesty.
Wisdom saving throw, yes?
Yes,
I do have inspiration, so I might as well throw it on there now.
Okay.
It's probably not gonna. Oh!
Oh,
shit!
nice.
Okay.
+1.
Wow.
You were inspired by those
I
colorful.
was. Yeah, the
glowing
beautiful
dolphins.
dolphins.
A single
Inspired me.
tear. I must find my resolve. Just so these dolphins frolic, so must I. Borgus is pretty nervous about the statue, but he's got eyes on the prize of the brain. So that was his instructions, so he will fire at the brain. Nailing the brain again. Hasn't been the brain's turn yet, right? It's still the same round. When does the brain go?
It feared me and Mac, so that's the last thing it did.
Oh,
That
right.
was-
I don't actually have an initiative for
That
it
was the
yet.
angel.
Right. Yeah, it didn't do that.
Oh, you're right. No,
it
no,
did
no,
the.
I'm sorry.
It just does a
it's
reaction.
The cone attack. The cone attack against me and Borges. That's right.
Yeah. Borgus hits it for 10. And I guess he can still pull it a little bit. I'm not even going to bother making the save. He'll pull a little bit further. But you see at the moment the brain is actually not able to do its psychic attack yet again. And looks a lot more damaged. Alright, Sabra. Is muted.
Maybe I didn't want you to hear what I was saying to myself.
That's fair.
You okay there? We're prepared for that, were you?
I just
Yeah.
completely swallowed raw.
Mm-hmm. Alright, have we broken the statue at all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Toro blasted it several times. It looks damaged.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start with the zomboys. And let them do a little smashy smash. I gotta open their sheet first. Zomboy 1. Which is dumb that they only get one attack, by the way. We need to discuss this.
They need to get powered up.
Yeah, we're gonna need a...
Get more zombies.
How about... I don't know why it's rolling advantage, so it would have been a 9. And then the other one, an 18 to hit it.
18 does not quite hit a statue, actually. It was a noble
Wow.
effort by the zombie, though.
Okay. Well, a fireball underwater doesn't seem like the best course of action.
Don't know how that would go.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Wand of Wonder. Wand of Wonder.
Just keep going.
Alright, we're just gonna reduce it. We're gonna make it small. I have a large reduced from the Wand of Wonder. Cost me 0 charges.
You mean the staff?
Yeah. So the staff will just cast enlarge reduce, and I choose to reduce it. Make it as big as its fig leaf. Choose to fail. Yes.
Constitution saving throw. Oh, look at that. Save the dirty 20.
Fuck you, DM.
Did not have good odds of beating that spell save DC, but it will not be reduced.
Well, I tried.
It refuses
Stays
to be
large and in
reduced.
charge. Twirl. Statue looms mightily.
Alright. How far is the brain away?
Brain is very close to you now, like 15 feet.
That's the brain.
This is much quieter now.
I assume that was intentional.
Yeah.
To reduce the white noise. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I am
reduce the
intrigued.
Microphone to 90%. Seem to take care of the white noise. Oh, can't hear me.
But now you're very, very quiet.
Yeah.
If we all stop.
Everybody's completely silent. Yeah.
If we all stop talking and just listen and put
You
our
can hear
put our
Reese
hands to
whispering.
what it's saying.
Alright. I will blast the statue again. Seems to work.
Future Eric's gonna have a lot of fun mixing the audio of this together.
Yeah.
This is for the brain?
The statue.
Statue, okay. Yeah, statue hits. 13. He's just
Damn.
fucking up the statue, though. Just
Yep.
like chunks of it are just getting blasted
Yeah, like
off.
blasting it apart. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It keeps getting knocked backwards with all these. 10 damage. 21 hits for another 5 damage. Alright, that statue looks bloodied now, or blasted. And it's basically been blasted all the way back from whence it came. But it will surge forward, same as it did. And attempt to destroy these zombies. 23 should hit for 19 bludgeoning damage. That should finish off the one she hit the first time.
Yeah.
And God, 10 is bad, but that should hit a zombie.
It's still good enough, yeah.
For 24 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
We really ought to start like pausing when we take out enemies and like taking armor off of them and putting it on the zombies. Like equipping them with shit.
Are zombies proficient in armor, though?
Yeah, that's a good question.
All right, Mac.
Does it matter? I feel like they can't lower their stats much more.
At this point, you don't feel like you need to run anymore. Go ahead and give me another wisdom save. James suggests communicating only via soundboard now.
I mean, he is a Kenku.
This is the same like French captain
Yep,
bit all over again.
It's an upstairs, right? Why not
Finally.
be a penis?
I did it.
You did do it.
You did
All right.
it.
And I will still give you your.
I
Sure.
do
fuck it.
not understand any of that.
I'll still give you your movement, Mac. How about that?
Great.
It's just great.
Great, you jackass.
You dickhole. I love just swimming around like a jackass in the middle of a combat fight. You see Gottwald down there who's also giving you a nice thumbs up,
Yeah. Welcome back, my friend.
though.
Our
Sure.
dolphin's not majestic.
You do have
Managed to
inspired by
shit.
dolphins.
What are these dolphins doing here? I think as a ranger, I would have the whereabouts to know that I've made a complete circle. So I open this door.
Ta-da!
I'm here. But I can't get too close. Where was I? 5, 10, 15, 30, 35. Ta-da!
Yeah.
You said that thing is battered.
Yep, the statue looks like it has been blasted. Several chunks have been blasted off. And the brain jar also looks like it's pretty damaged.
Now I can shoot my bow with disadvantage. No, shoot. What was the rule again? What was the rule on shooting my bow?
I don't know. Oh,
Yeah, where is
underwater
Underwater combat? Where is that? Is it under?
You have disadvantage.
Underwater?
Disadvantage if it's in the range.
Okay. What if I'm out of range?
It automatically misses.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
your range is like 150
Disadvantage.
feet.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
This is like
Alright.
like in movies we see bullets hit the water and they just sort of spin out and go in different directions.
Mhm.
That's the out of the range bit. I assume.
24.
That's
Wow.
pretty good.
This doesn't care about disadvantage. Yes, that is.
6.
Is it the statue or the brain?
The statue.
Okay.
Let me 1d8. Let me do my piercer. I finally remember that one.
Mm.
Click on it. Piercer. I can re-roll. Right? Once attack piercing, you
Sure.
re-roll an attack. Okay. How about 11? Oh, much better. 11 damage. Attack number 1
Instead of 6.
instead of 6.
Okay.
Attack number
Getting
2.
Pretty messed up.
Wait, hold on. Definitely heal. On your turn, you can. Wait. It says on my turn, you can mentally command the eel. Wait, is that an action?
I don't know. What does it say?
It just says on your turn, you can mentally command the eel. You decide what action the eel takes.
If it doesn't
and
say it
where-
requires an action, then don't assume it does require an action. I would say
Okay.
it doesn't, unless it says it does.
Awesome.
I've read a lot of
That
board
can-
game rule books. I'm like, if it doesn't say
Alright.
that, then don't.
I'm saying attack number 2. Attack number 2. 17.
The Matine
Against the
does
statue.
not hit the statue.
All right. Eel's turn. Go, eel, go. Let's roll a d6. Come on, recharge. Wah, wah.
Mm.
All right, eel.
All you got is the teeth.
Too much to read. All right.
Oh,
You have one job, eel. 5, 10, 15. Bite that brain. $14.
Yes, it does hit.
Or 15 lightning damage.
Ooh,
Wow.
15 damage. All right, and this time it does react with its mind blast. I need the eel to give me an intelligence saving throw, but luckily to all of you, the cone is now facing that direction. So it's only the eel that has to make the save.
None of us are near the eel anymore.
So the eel takes 16 psychic damage and is stunned.
Wouldn't the brain be in the cone?
But the brain looks very damaged from that bite.
Man,
You did good, eel.
I get to pull off my second attack.
Gottwald.
All right, I saw Mac go in this door, right?
Up
Although I'm
here?
actually not sure.
Yes.
I'm actually not sure which way is faster.
Yeah.
Maybe just back the way I came. I'm not sure. Let's try the door.
I know the answer, but you're not privy to the information that I have.
Nope. He will take the dash action. I don't think he can quite make it. It's 35, 30. No, I can't quite make it to the statue with 30 feet. That sucks. All right. Well, what can you do as a bonus action? He will invoke the storm rune as a bonus action. Just in case he does any more saving throw bullshit.
Hmm.
Until the state ends, when you or another creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, saving throw, and ability check, you can use your reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage. Right.
All right. Meanwhile, Borges is shooting at the brain.
Yeah.
Damn, Morgus don't miss, though.
Never.
That brain is
Never
almost
miss it.
destroyed. And Borges grins. I am a brain hunting machine! Savra. Both the brain
Alright.
and the statue are pretty wounded.
We'll let the last zomboy smash at the brain. Come on, zomboy. 23.
That's
That
pretty
would
good.
have hit the statue too, but definitely hits the brain.
7.
That zombie brings the hammer down and smashes the brain the hard way. And again,
Kill still.
you feel just a presence around you suddenly just kind of throb, and then the brain just withers away, and you feel like a tension leave the room.
Doesn't turn the statue off, though.
It does not. The statue is just guarding this whole shrine area, and you all are defiling it with your presence.
So
All right.
I guess well, we're probably gonna be able to talk to this ghost after the fact. Is the logic that like somebody just dropped this brain off in this room and just went,
You didn't
like,
ask.
This ghost will protect it.
Yeah.
This ghost
It was
like,
a donation to the.
yeah, right. It was
Yeah,
that,
so you're not sure if the
donation
ghost
to
is actually gives a shit about what the brain was doing, but it definitely was like, hey, you're messing with my property.
god. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna toll the dead on the statue. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. It can't be that smart.
Oh, it's a divinely powered statue. It's all wisdom. And yet! I rolled
yet.
Look at my save! I rolled the nat 1 with a +8 to save. Oh, my hubris.
This ghost lady did not expect anybody would ever try to use wisdom saves.
Nobody
against
would
her.
expect, yeah. How dare you use wisdom against me? I'm the wisest one there ever was. The magical wise ones.
21 points of damage.
Oh my dear sweet lord.
3d12s, man.
Those are some nasty 12s. Yeah, the statue, like, a tear comes down from the eye. It's still up, but it is looking real bad.
All got.
Mr. Toro.
Let's keep blasting.
I should remove that
Yeah,
statue. That
blast.
statue is no longer there. There we go. A rare miss from the Warlock.
Mm.
A second rare miss. A hit. And a kill!
Oh, what?
Blasts it. Which, when the statue goes down, the ghost reappears, looking irritated.
Couldn't handle the static.
It's right. Well, there's no more statues around here, are there? Or
There's a statue
behind
right here.
me? Okay.
Like we both pinged at the same time. And unfortunately for you all, the ghost's turn is next.
Oh no!
Yeah. So the first thing it's gonna do is the Divine Dread again. Now the good news is those of you that already made the save are immune to this effect. So the Eel, Mac, Borgus, and Gottwald are already immune to this effect. However, Toril and Savra and the zombie both have to make the wisdom save against the frightening effects. It just like turns on this like horrifying countenance. And then with its movement, it's going to move into the statue, but that will trigger attacks of opportunity, at least, from both Gottwald and Mac as it swims or materializes through you both to go drop into the next statue.
If the 12's not high enough, I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll again.
It is not. It says DC 15 right there.
Damn it.
Mm.
Oh, there's a crit.
Ooh, Gottwald with the crit.
I rolled
Hell no.
18. Ignore that +2.
18 does hit. Holy crap. What is this damage? What is this damage?
That's legit. I
What
had to, like,
is
pause
this
a second
damage?
and process it, but that is legit. That is actual the damage.
Because you're rolling
41 damage.
2d12.
Giant smite rolls twice, and the damage rolls twice.
How much damage, Ray?
41.
Oh my gosh. Nice. On a reaction, a critical reaction attack does 41 damage. And then what did you do, Mac?
10.
10?
Just
An
10.
acceptable 10. Alright, well the good news is you now bloodied the ghost, effectively, just as it was going past you all. Also, there was a crit, so you get to roll in the massive damage table, which this could be huge if you manage to stop the ghost.
Oh, something from getting in the statue. Yeah.
Right.
Does
knocked
it?
prone. Can the
Does
ghost
he
be
have
knocked
enough movement to
prone?
get? Yeah, can he be knocked prone?
No,
right?
it can't. It can't.
Okay.
It's immune to that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not unless there was one where it's like it gets stopped. Or I don't know, forget what the wording is, but
Gatwell probably thinks he did because he like came
yeah,
down on him just full
you think
force,
if
right
it
into the
were a
ground.
corporeal creature, you would have
Yeah.
knocked it on its ass, but it's a ghost, so it just kind of takes all that damage. But yep, it hops inside the statue, and then that statue begins to glow with its eyes. Shroom. And the fight's still on.
Oh, there's another one?
As
So-
we go
Another one.
Yeah.
to Matt. So
many
we end up
statues are
fearing
there?
both Twirl and Sabra. Okay.
So the angel took damage. Does
Yes.
the statue look damaged?
No.
Okay.
These are Ghostbusters rules. It's possessing inanimate objects,
Yeah.
and those
And the object has its
objects
own
have their own
has its own
HP.
stat block and HP, correct. So it got like this whole nother HP. But the original ghost you did do a bunch of damage to. And just to be fun, at least you all both, because you ran this way, saw a third statue down this hallway to your southwest.
I remember you even mentioning that.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioning that. Yeah.
All right, Max, so you see this other statue suddenly has its eyes glowing now.
Did you say it gets an action to talk to it nowadays? Did you say the new rules say it's an action to breathe?
Smart ass. If you want to formally use your action to talk, I mean, I'll let you. We can all do like flavor talking and stuff like that, but I'll adjudicate as a DM if it's like you're trying to use your action to use your words, I guess.
I'm just gonna say, look, we destroyed the brain. All we were here for, it's bad. How about we'll just
We're
You
done.
have
down.
defiled. Yeah, you see the statue just, the statue's mouth doesn't move, obviously, but you hear the voice come, like, as it glows. I think like how Optimus Prime talks, maybe, with just, like, the faceplate. Like, the eyes are glowing. I guess the faceplate moves. But yeah, you basically, she says, like, you have defiled this place, and you are tomb robbers. Blasphemers.
As a
Seems-
zombie arm flows past.
Seems pretty angry, yeah.
I mean, let's just not defile this place anymore. Oh well. He takes out a scimitar speed
Bygones
and
Oh well.
ding ding ding. Ah, damn it! Ignore the +2.
We're ignoring the. Oh yeah, because archery. In that
It's
case, the
archery.
first two miss. The
The
third one does hit.
for 10.
Oh, 10. The eel is stunned, correct? From the blast of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then a stun wears off. And then it's Gottwald's turn.
Okay. Gottwald will with attack 1.
In case you can tell by her tone, she is mad at us.
Yeah,
Max is
that's true. I
translating.
can't understand a word she's saying, so it just.
But
sounds
it sounds angry elvish too.
Yeah, angry Elvish. Yeah. Yes, I gathered that.
She called us defilers.
No one calls Gottwald a defiler. Gottwald will use first attack to shove action. He actually has edge on
The shove action.
Max says to the statue, he said that statue makes your butt look big.
that.
What are we doing? The
I'm shoving. A contested athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh my goodness.
I guess I gotta move up to him. Good, but not good enough.
Yep.
Gottwald's gonna knock it on its ass. Just shove it to the ground.
Ooh, the statue can be knocked prone.
I imagine it could.
That's what you get for turning corporeal, ass.
That's right. Did we see at any point if the statue took different damage from bludgeoning versus slashing?
You did not notice.
Okay. In that case, with it on the ground, he's just gonna like swing into it with his axe a couple times. 22
22 will hit.
for 12,
Okay.
and again. Another crit.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, it's another one of those giant axe. You axe hole.
For whatever that is, 22. And then as his bonus action, as part of that attack,
Wait, that
he
wasn't
is
a
going
big.
to.
That wasn't as sexy as numbers as last time you
No,
put
it
up.
wasn't. It wasn't. The last time I had like giant smite on that attack, and the numbers were higher.
The numbers were just better. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. 22 still. Legit.
But as part of that attack, I'm going to attempt to grapple the creature while it's on the ground.
And do the massive damage.
Oh yeah, massive damage. It cannot take reactions.
Okay.
It can contest this with an athletics or an acrobatics.
You can
but
tell,
not quite.
yeah. Wrestling a giant, divinely powered statue is probably making you excited. This is like a
Yeah,
real, like
it's-
finally like a proper opponent for you,
Right.
and it
It's for,
feels
like Olympics, like we're like kitted out.
yeah. In fact, so much so that I will even give you inspiration because you're so enjoying grappling this statue.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, having it pinned to the ground does not help Borges's ranged attacks.
That's probably true.
So he will just, he'll actually kind of sit here and like do the long range thing of looking around for other enemies down this hallway. Sabra, you are currently frightened and must use your action to dash, and then you can repeat the save.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna make it very far because I don't have a swim speed.
Right.
So I just kind of bounce in my bubble to like right there.
What
Okay.
are those rules? If you have to dash and you don't have a swim speed, what does that look like?
You don't make it very far, I guess.
Okay.
Because I think you're moving at like half speed or something.
Yeah.
You probably only make it like 30 feet total.
30. Yeah, there we go. There's 30. Alright, let's try this stupid wisdom saving throw again. Sure, it can't be intelligence. Can I do intelligence instead?
Right. Can I think my way out of this
That's
problem?
the wizard's mantra. Can I roll?
That'll do it.
Ah, look at that.
Oh, that will do it.
Same thing, Toril. You are also frightened of the statue and must swim away.
But you do have a
Oh, my Zomboy had to do that as well too.
Okay.
So he's never gonna get out of
Alright.
his. But oh, Zomboy got out too. All right, cool.
Wow.
Wow, the -2, yeah.
Let's do the wisdom save again.
Yes.
Wait, say something else again, Reese?
Okay.
You fixed it.
That
I
was
got
better.
yeah, it's a new headset.
Oh, okay.
It did on the fly.
Okay.
Nice.
I think my other one is giving up the ghost.
Now,
Yeah.
Sorry for the audio issues.
All right. I'm glad you could join us at least. I was getting worried when you were like
I was
reformatting
getting worried
the PC.
too.
All right. Statue is pinned on the ground. So, does that mean the statue would have disadvantage if it attacks?
It does.
Okay.
It also means it cannot stand up.
Cannot stand up. Okay, so it
Unless
will...
it tries to escape the grapple.
Right. It'll just try to attack from disadvantage, which since you're holding it, it'll try to attack you. Ooh, those are some bad attack rolls.
Nope. That one actually might
18?
hit because. Hold
You
on.
wearing the speedo armor?
Well, no, because I was attacking with the axe, which I think means I didn't have my shield up. Where's my shield?
Also, if you're grappling it, I think I would argue you don't have your shield on.
That's very true. No, actually, my armor class is a 20 without the shield.
Wow. Okay. Keep it pinned to the ground.
Yep.
All right, Mac. It's prone, so you have advantage.
Yeah. Wait. What did it do on its turn?
trying to
It
attack me.
flailed around trying to hit
flailed.
Gottwald, but Gottwald is having the time of his life keeping the statue pinned to the ground.
Thank you, Gottwald, for your assistance.
This is wonderful.
Nice. All three of those.
28.
28. That statue's looking pretty fucked up now.
Really? It's still alive?
Still alive. Pretty hardy.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Demnix would like to remind you about your sneak attack dice. Do you have sneak attack dice?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Whoops.
yeah. You get to use it once, I think.
+4.
+4. The eel.
Thanks, Demnix. Don't even know my own character. Alright.
Wait, I took a level of rogue at some point.
Always has been. The eel would also have advantage on the bite.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know, I don't have that electric jolt. Whoops.
I mean, you can recharge to see if you get it back, but...
Nope.
Nope, yeah.
Okay, that changes my movement. Yes, you're right. I will actually come here and bite it. Sorry. I don't know my own eel. Crunch.
Hang on, we have a... Why is it always has to be a penis? There we go. 21 hits. Damn, eel. For 60. Oh, it does it twice. 22. Will hit for 13. The eel gets the kill.
Yeah.
Crush. Sure, fuck it. Which pops out the ghost.
Oh, jeez.
But the good news is, it's not the ghost's turn immediately. It is Gottwald's turn next. Although, did we lose Chris?
That's not a good sign.
Chris, are you on fire currently?
Blink twice if you can hear us.
It's weird that he would turn his webcam off and not get disconnected.
Yeah.
That is suspect. Are you hearing sirens right now? Is it time to pack the bug out bag?
How close is the fire to him?
That's what we were talking about earlier in the thing. He showed us he's got like a fucking app that's like the fire danger app or something. And he's like, I'm fine. And then he shows us the thing and there's like fire all around him. There he is.
What's
You dropped your camera for a while.
Did you guys assume the worst?
I was slowly assuming the worst, yes.
Yeah.
I jumped to it immediately.
Did he hear the alarms? Is he packing the bag?
No, yeah. No, I was going to the bathroom.
Okay. Different kind of fire.
That's right.
The eel killed the statue. So now you are... the statue kind of crumbles around and the ghost just pops out of it. And it is now your turn. So you are... The good news is there's no more statue. The bad news is the thing you were grappling is now destroyed, but there's a ghost in front of you.
Okay.
There is a zombie body.
Bash it with the zombie body. I'm going to assume that I cannot shove and grapple a ghost, so I'm just going to
Probably
strike
a
at
fair
him.
assumption.
Yeah. It's the wrong item. That's fine.
That's a good roll,
let's just
though.
let's just roll with that.
All right.
I've got it out. 15.
Yeah, for 15, that'll hit. 27 will hit. These fucking attack rolls. For another 15. Ghost is looking pretty fucking diminished.
18?
And 18 will hit.
For not the 3, 13.
For 13. Yes, Scottwald, you put your axe directly into the ghost. For some reason, it feels weird when you're attacking. It's like you're attacking nothing, but you can tell the ghost is like just taking this damage. And then finally, when you attack it, it just suddenly, she just like does this like dramatic gasp, and then she just dematerializes.
Spreads out in the water. Like, just
Like so much mist.
Yeah. We did not wish to kill you, but we needed to accomplish our task.
Yeah, and you guys destroyed one of the brains.
But now that we're here, we are going to loot your shrine, because why not?
We weren't going to, but now
We weren't going to, but
it is our solemn duty.
you kind of left this whole place unattended.
Well, it's no longer guarded, so.
Yeah, so let's look at what else is on the shrine.
Yeah, there is basically a sorted collection of various valuables and trinkets that are worth about 400 gold pieces, as well as that candle. I don't know if I actually put that candle in here or not. Did not. What was that candle? It is a common magic item and says the flame of this candle isn't extinguished when immersed in water. In other words, gives off light and heat like a normal candle.
That's okay. I thought it was going to be something far more dramatic than that.
Hey,
It is
it's
an
a
underwater
candle that
candle.
works underwater. What more could you want? This is amazing.
It is.
You are
yeah.
too desensitized to the magical
Yes.
things you found. To the
That's
average
right.
person, this is like so cool.
I'm imagining what the usefulness of that item like in just now in our world. Like, it's a candle. It doesn't go out underwater.
Yeah.
Like, great.
Adventurers have a.
You can like use it and like quickly run room to room with the candle, unlike a regular candle, which would go out.
That's true. You can run with it. You can run with this candle.
Candle of running. Yeah, to like the
We have
average farmer,
flashlights.
this would be invaluable. But to you guys, you're like, I have a buddy that can cast the light spell. This doesn't mean anything
Right,
to me.
yeah. We emanate magical light at all times. I have magical eyeballs. It's fine.
I piss on your special items, Sasha Lass.
Your eyes still glow when you're sleeping. It's disturbing.
Yep. Otherwise, you find 400 gold pieces worth of valuables.
Oh, Lumpy says put the candle on Borges's head so he can be an anglerfish.
Just keep taking all our magic items, Borges.
Why not?
Keep taking them. It'll always be lit up.
Or you could put it inside one of the zombies' heads, be like a jack-o'-lantern.
Wow. That would be pretty cool.
That'd be great, actually.
The one surviving zombie. Yep, that's all you see. It's in this room. You see multiple doors, stairs. 2 of you have already been in this room, which had glowing, ghostly dolphins.
Oh, I didn't realize they were ghostly.
Borges doesn't need. We don't actually pay Borges. Borges's payment is life experience.
That's right. It's
Exposure.
an unpaid internship.
Yeah.
Exposure. After this adventure, everyone's going to want to hire you to Borges. I swear.
You just gotta survive first.
We're gonna give you such a glowing review. But also, we have no permanent openings in our organization.
No, yeah. Once the internship is over,
There's no
we're very
full
sorry.
time. Yeah, we're actually full.
Okay, we need to do the there's no we have no sense of like how far we travel, right? In terms of the teleportation from the hallway we were in.
Right.
Can we do the head thing again?
Yes.
That at least gave us some sort of bearing.
I would like to talk to the dolphins.
Yes. You can do the head thing, and then Mac, you can go quote unquote interact with the dolphins.
If you can talk with animals, but the animals are ghosts, does that spell still work?
From the middle of the room, we'll say like right where you are.
Okay.
It says that 2 of the brains are destroyed, and the next closest brain is approximately 330 feet southeast, almost directly southeast, and also it says of a lower elevation than you are.
Mm.
And then the 4th brain is like way further away now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll check out these northwest rooms just since we're not going to be going that direction.
Yeah. Let's see.
While Mac talks to ghost dolphins.
Ghost dolphins. Did I close my window? Shoot. Okay. Mac, roll a. Well, okay, you start speaking, and you immediately realize something is strange. So I would like for you to give me either an investigation or arcana check with advantage.
Damn.
13 is not bad. You can tell that these are not actually dolphins, but these are like just magical lights of some sort that appear like dolphins. And it's difficult to tell if they are like pre-programmed or what's going on here, but they're not creatures from what you can tell.
What are they doing?
They're just acting like playful dolphins in this room, just kind of swimming around and frolicking.
So you're saying they have no porpoise?
You walked into that. You walked into that.
My God, sir.
Also, I feel like you've been saving that for like the last 10 minutes.
It's like
that locked and loaded, just ready to go.
I have to insert this somehow into this conversation. You son of a bitch. Oh. One could say that.
Sorry, so you said they're just swimming around. Okay.
More purposefully.
Ray's like, I actually haven't been listening to you the last 5 minutes. I've been trying to
that was the final phase of the conversation. I had nothing after that.
The joke is as far as I was going.
Yeah.
All right. And then why does this area here look dusty? Is that
it's
just the
a
map,
giant
or-
it's the ceiling has collapsed. And this is
Oh.
like underwater debris rubble thing happening here, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I de-summoned my eel back to the staff.
Okay.
I don't think this is a good idea, but can I swim up the hole? Split the party.
Swim where?
You said the ceiling collapsed, so can I like go up?
No, it collapsed like,
Oh,
how do I describe that? Like it's all crashed into the ground there, yeah.
oh, okay. Well, then I rejoin my party because that's it.
Okay.
Where are we?
I'm about to open a door.
A door.
Say we have to go down?
Yes, but far to the southeast, apparently.
Yeah, so Borges activated the head thing to find where the other brains are, and the nearest one is 330 feet south, directly southeast of you all. Directly southeast of this room, but also of a lower elevation. Gottwald, you open this door and see a deep pit fills this otherwise empty chamber with a door on the other side featuring an engraving of a coral reef.
The door has an engraving?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a hole?
Sure, one could describe a pit as a hole.
Okay.
It's a fancy hole.
Fancy hole. That's what you call a fancy hole. Let's call it a pit. Can I see into
I am
the
intrigued.
pit?
You can, and you see at the bottom of what appears to be about a 10-foot deep pit lies a handful of tiny figurines that resemble marine animals.
Oh. That seems...
But aren't?
But
I mean,
Or
they
we
are,
just
but
don't know.
you'd have to get a little closer to like specifically see what marine animals.
Sorry.
They're all slightly different in their own special ways.
all right, it looks generally harmless.
I'll put that on your
well,
tombstone.
it's just 10 foot down, right? You said?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hole, you said?
Yeah. There's a hole? It's 10 feet. He'll swim down and pick up the figurines.
All of them? Which?
How many are there?
There are 6 different figurines down there.
Oh, wow. I mean, sure. Like, they're just like small? They're like statue. These are figurines. I imagine something like this.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
cool.
Sure. So I can pick them all up.
Yeah,
sure,
you
why
can.
not?
Okay. Okay. You pick them up and swim back up, and two things happen. First, the figurines all disappear from your hands,
No,
and
that's a bummer.
a giant shark mouth comes roaring out of the pit and attempts to snatch you in its jaws.
I feel like
Does a 28 hit you?
it sure does. However, I can make him. Is that an attack roll?
Technically.
Well, then I can invoke my storm rune to make that attack roll have disadvantage.
Okay. Does a 26 hit you?
Sure does.
It does 28 piercing damage as this
Oh.
giant shark maw hits you. And the other thing that happens is a miniature whirlpool swirls in the pit, and I need a strength saving throw.
What is going on? I feel like I'm high right now. I don't.
You just started touching things in a pit without any context,
But
and I let you do it.
everything that's happened is completely out of context. I don't.
There's the cause and effect correlation here is just all over the
Exactly,
place.
it's all over the place. I'm not mathing it. It's not working. For
All right,
me.
I need a
Okay.
strength save from you.
A straight save. Well, thankfully I'm giant right now, so that'll be fine, probably. Strength save. 23.
Okay, you take half of that in bludgeoning damage, and
Oh
you
my
escape
God.
the whirlpool being sucked down as you swim back up out of the pit. And when you look back down there, you see all the figurines down there again.
The hell? Did I just? All right, Gottwald legitimately thinks he's high right now. Like he's not sure any of that actually happened. He's not sure if he just had a little hallucination there for a second. He'll turn around and ask anybody else. Did anyone
I
else
really
actually
want to know
see
what
that?
Yeah, what did that look like to Savra? Because she's just sitting
Yeah.
there, like, watching.
You saw Gottwald disappear into the pit, come
Mhm.
back up, and right when you saw him crest the top, you saw a giant shark come up out of the pit and bite him. Then you saw a whirlpool appear and try to suck him down back into the pit, but he was able to swim out of it. But he appears shaken and bloodied, and is not carrying
the few
anything.
times that your large ass has saved your life.
Apparently,
Also, I think you got bit by a shark.
I think so
think there's
too.
a shark
But
down
I
there.
saw no shark. None of this makes any sense to me. I don't want to go back in there.
You're going back in there.
But there's a door on the other side.
So? There's shit down there.
It does not come back with you. A shark comes back with you.
I think the shark only comes because you didn't bring anything else. It punishes you.
I don't know. I don't know why anything happened in that room. Jeez.
Well,
There's-
try to swim over the thing and see if the
I
shark
guess I can
comes
try to
back.
swim over the pit and see if that works. Okay. Well, he's come back on a short rest, so while he's starting to swim over the pit, he's going to invoke the hill giant rune as well, give
Okay.
himself resistance to physical damage, just in case some more bad shit happens.
Yeah, you swim over the pit and you look down really ominously at those figurines, but nothing happens as you swim over the pit.
Okay, let's open the door.
Okay, the door is not locked or trapped, even though you didn't check either thing.
You know what? Go on. He's good at a lot of things. Checking for traps. is not
Checking
one
for
of them.
traps is not in the repertoire. In this very small alcove, you see four, like like almost like you'd see like a water fountain built into a wall or something, like just like a section of a raised area out of the wall, and you see 4 of those sections, 2 on either side of this small room.
Okay.
And they're all empty.
Okay. Can I check them out? Like, look at them?
Yeah, and since you went down and saw the figurines, it looks like each one has a little bit of a recessed area that could fit a figurine on it.
Is there any indication on these indentations which figurine might fit? Like art or whatever?
Not that you can see in this room.
So there's 4 indentations, 6 figurines.
That's like a million options.
start doing the trials.
Did you share that there were figurines at the bottom of the pit?
Let's say yes. Let's say
Let's
Cotwell
say
told
yes.
his whole nightmare story to the rest of the party.
His eyes wide.
That's right.
Can we see the bottom of the pit from where we are?
You have to get to the edge of the pit to see down.
All right. Well, only 4 of these figurines are needed. So probably I'm guessing the reason that a shark bit me is because I took all 6 and not the 4 that were needed. So maybe I should go back and look at the figurines and see if there's any, differences between them. He's got his hell rune on. He doesn't give a shit. Let's go back
Sure,
down
yeah.
the hole.
Meanwhile, Mac and Twirl, do you guys want to explore any other areas or rooms, or go make fun of Gottwald for blundering into things? It's always an option.
I sort of wanted to see what was in the pit, but I guess, explore the rooms.
Or you could go take a gander at Gottwald. I wouldn't stop you.
Yeah. Let's go over to this room and sort of, I guess, test out the door for, traps and stuff.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
No.
Or investigation, I suppose. Either one.
Yeah.
Okay. This door looks
I'll take
squeaky
it.
clean, although, of course, everything down here is submerged in water and kind of in rough shape.
All right. I'll whip it open.
Whip it open.
Whip it open. This is this room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see a large but empty room that is covered in a beautiful mosaic that remains remarkably untouched by time, depicting an underwater scene of various ocean creatures, including dolphins, eels, and a large squid.
Does anything look religious?
Oh, because you want to make a religion check? It looks like, this whole thing is a shrine. Yeah, just make the check. There you go. Show it off. Flex it. You do recognize that the elven god Sashalas is obviously associated with the ocean and with marine creatures. And all this seems like it would be within his wheelhouse.
I think it's blasphemy. We should probably tear it down.
Blasphemy.
All right. I'll shut the door and bar anyone else from coming in here.
I'll guard it with my life.
What is the elven god doing again?
There's no elven god here at the moment.
No, like the mosaic. Like, was it picturing? Again?
Just a bunch of it's just a big, cool underwater scene of like just sort of I'll try to do like a real world depiction of various sea creatures.
Yeah. All right. I won't deface it
For now.
for now.
I really want to, but I won't.
I'll open the door too.
Okay. Where are you? Okay.
Tigers.
Sure was full of tigers.
This is right door.
Okay. Just opening it right up. Go for it. Okay.
We got rid of the guardian. We're safe.
Sure. Only slightly less destroyed than other storage rooms. This armory features sturdy but empty weapon racks bolted to the walls.
Huh.
Everything covered in underwater algae and seaweed and crap.
Oh, that's boring. I want another door.
Another door.
Give me more doors.
All right, before you open that one, Gottwald. Let's go back to you for a second. What did you decide on? Or Savra, if you wanted to chime in.
Yeah, I don't know if Savra sees anything I don't, but I'm just looking at the figurines because there's 4 indentations or 6 figurines.
Yep.
What do the figurines look like?
So you do have to swim down to actually look at the figurines.
Okay. He will call out to Savra as he investigates the figurines. He knows she's smarter than him. He doesn't.
Okay. You swim down and you see the following figurines: dolphin, eel, orca, shark, squid, and turtle.
Oh shit! Let me do that. Dolphin, eel. Say all those again.
Dolphin, eel, orca, shark, squid, turtle.
Okay. Those are all sea creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no indication on these indentations there's nothing differentiating them at all. They all look the exact same.
There was no, yeah, all those things look the exact same in that room.
Okay. Salvador, do you have any ideas?
Is there anything on the pedestal that would dictate which things you need?
You haven't seen anything in either the pit or this room or the alcove room that, other than the fact that there's 4 things here and each one looks like it could hold a figurine.
And there's like 6 down there.
Yep.
Let's just bring them all up.
I tried that. That's what got me beat by a shark.
So now that I can see to the bottom of the pit,
Yeah.
I cast Mage Hand to bring up the first figurine.
Hold on now. Give me a second. Let me get out of here first.
And I dangle it next to Gottwald's ass.
Yeah. He'll get the fuck out of there before she pulls it out of the pit.
Which one do you pull out?
Orca.
Okay.
That's a killer dolphin.
Yep. You pull the mage hand pulls the orca out. Nothing happens.
Mage Hand tosses it at Gottwald. Going back down.
Get the eel next.
We pull out the eel.
Okay, you pull out the eel and you bring it up and nothing happens.
All right.
All right, do the shark again.
Okay. So we've gotten the orca, we've gotten the eel. Let's go squid.
Okay. Mage hand grabs the squid, pulls the squid up out of the pit, and nothing happens. And by the way, the statues don't disappear either. They continue coming up out of the pit, and then whatever you want to do with them, toss them to Gottwald or something.
Yeah, it drops them at Gottwald.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let's go shark.
All right. Which ones have we pulled up? And which you wrote dolphin twice, Gottwald. I don't know if.
I did because I didn't realize I hit it. These are the ones.
So far we've gotten
so far.
Yeah, orca, eel, and squid.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do the shark.
Okay. The mage hand goes down and gets the shark figurine and pulls it up, but as it does so, the shark disappears. Gottwald, you see all the figurines disappear from your hands as giant shark mouth comes up out of the pit and bites at the mage hand, basically.
Reset. Damn it. All right.
Puzzle resets.
Yeah, you see Salver literally cursing. She goes back, get the damn orca, get the damn eel, and the squid. All right, staying away from the shark. All right, let's go turtle. We got a 50-50 shot here.
Okay. You grab the turtle, and as you bring the turtle up, the whirlpool appears in the pit. And actually, you're close enough where I'm going to ask you to get a strength save from you, Sabra.
I'm not in the water, though.
You're still close enough to be affected by the whirlpool.
No, I'm not.
I disagree.
I reject your reality.
Substitute my own. Alright, I'm going in with the stupid whirlpool.
Yeah, you take 19 bludgeoning damage as you get pulled into the pit, just as all the figurines materialize around you down there.
Alright, well, I grab the orca, and I grab the squid, and I grab the eel, and this time I grab the damn dolphin, because I had a 50-50 shot.
Yep.
And then I yell at the zomboy to come get me.
Because I can't swim.
I have no locomotion of my own.
Carefully drags your ass back up. But to your delight and painful process of elimination, those 4 figurines do remain in your hands.
The sound wasn't funny. The fact that the DM did it was funny.
Yeah.
You, DM. Exactly. After all that, we get a
I think I
polite
prefer the
golf clap.
penises.
All right, so you've got those
Well, we've
4
got 'em.
figurines, yeah.
Yeah. As it dragged up, but then
Okay, so here are the
me and the
actual
zomboy are
reveal-
now over here with you, because
Uh-huh.
I'm the one with the statues.
Any ideas on which place we should put these?
What do the damn pedestals look like?
Well, there are 4 of them. Which one goes where?
Well, no shit. Did you bother to look at the pedestals to figure out which one goes where?
Their pedestals look the same. I've been over this with the DM like 3 times.
Well, let me look.
Okay, I'll let her in the room.
I'm gonna roll like a nat 1 on this investigation thing.
Toral, I gave you a little bit of information based on... Sabra investigating a... So yeah, you see that there's 4 spots. They give you no offer to hint of what could possibly go there, other than the fact that you have the figurines, and you do see that they have exact like recessed area where a just one of those figurines could go.
All right, here, hold these 3. I will put this one in this spot for you.
Wait, are there... Which figurines do we have?
We have an orca, a squid, an eel, and a dolphin.
Okay.
And
Are
4
there-
pedestals to put them on.
Are there numbers on the pedestals?
I don't know. Does my 22 find a number on the pedestals?
No, but judging by your how you would count them chronologically, if you were to do such a thing, you would probably assign numbers to them. I don't know how you would know that intuitively, but you would like just know that like, oh, this is the first one and this is the second one, kind of a thing. So like the first one would be like going in a basically clockwise formation, starting by the door to the south.
All right. Try the squid first.
Put squid on the first one.
What do you know, Toral?
What do you know?
More than you.
Okay, you put the squid on the first pedestal, and it slightly glows with like a blue light.
I'm getting out of you. You 2 can deal with this. You 2 have got this just fine. I don't need to be here.
As he swims over the thing, can I grab the shark again with my mage hand?
Whoops! Sharks just
Whoops.
got a taste for cow flesh, I guess.
Do the orcas next.
All right.
All right,
Orca goes on to you.
you put the orca figurine on the second one, and it also glows.
Eel? Nope. Dolphin.
You put the can't spell. You put the dolphin on,
I don't know why I said it that way.
I misspelled it when I messaged him. Do we have a dolphin? Is there something we have?
Is there a dolphin here? Can I see a hand
It's
for
a
a
really,
dolphin?
it's a really derpy looking dolphin statue.
In my village growing up,
giant-
we call them dolphins.
Giant
I'm
bug
dolphins. Oh no!
Oh no!
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, you put the dolphin on there, and it also softly glows with blue light.
Put the last one on the last one.
Do the shark next.
And then the eel. You put the eel on there, and as you put the fourth one on there, it also glows. And as all four of them glow, Savra, you see this
turn into a
entire
lich.
western. Everyone in the room turns into a lich, which is
This was it.
conveniently just you. Gottwald really dodged the bullet there.
Yeah.
This entire western wall like shimmers, and you end up seeing through it into a what appears to be just a treasure vault with a hoard of wealth of chests piled with hundreds, if not thousands, of gold coins overflowing from several treasure chests and magic items.
She
And at
starts to scream like she's being attacked, and is like, "Just stay back! I will handle it! Oh God, the shark is back!"
Just stuffing your pocket. It's killing us all. No, because that's gonna actually entice Gottwald.
Yeah, right.
to
That
come
will bring
attack.
him
No,
into
that's
the
why.
room.
That's why I
yeah.
yelled the shark is back. So that way he'd be too afraid to come
Yeah,
over
it's
here.
just a magic. It's all magic stuff.
Yep.
All right, but I also like to say that at the same time, Mac opens the southern door very heedlessly. And as you open that door, Mac, we can describe this room next time, but you see a magic kind of elemental vent in the middle of the room. The temperature is very heated. It feels like a sauna. And a pair of watery elementals who are chilling in here suddenly look to you with malice in their eyes. And I think that's where we're going to...
I did the thing where I opened the door and closed it real quick.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to end our
Yeah.
session for tonight. And it looks like a Mac is our MVPC.
Yay! For what, I wonder?
The eel was pretty cool, and we got to
The
talk
eel
to
was
the
pretty cool,
elven
yeah.
ghost lady.
Thunder.
A potion of thunder resistance. All right, and then I'll remember to go over the actual treasure at the beginning of next session as well. So
Giant
that
treasure room.
the treasure vault
Gottwald,
room.
Gottwald's player Chris would have everyone note that he took a lot of fucking damage getting to this room.
You need a short rest as an order. More from the actual
That's
big
right.
combat fight we had. It was
Right.
I would talk about this during the chat, but I love that you were like, all right, why don't we go down and start fucking with all the things down here?
I thought, okay, in my defense, I thought that was our treasure. I thought that was like the end of the okay, here's where the stuff is.
that I put inside of a...
In a pit.
All right, we'll talk about that. This is fantastic. All right, head on over to our live post-sesh discussion chat from the deep, where we will discuss Chris's feelings that figurines at the bottom of a pit was the treasure all along. But that is all the time we have for this week's session of Call from the Deep. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to all the wonderful fans for watching. And of course, thank you to the patrons. Shouts to Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brennan, Zenicider, Eclectic, Roleplay, Roll, Christopher, Corey, Big Nut, John F, John L, Nathan, Camp, Chris, Counter, Andrew, the Reldern, Stephanie, Jason, Amit, Lumpy Spuds, Warden, Harold, Unum, LLC, Tom, They're Eating the Dogs, Caleb, Marcus, Snuggy, Jamie, and Hugo. And gold patrons: RPG, Papergrams, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Dead Lizard Lounge, Jerome, Nathan, Passica, Tortoise, Scott, Rufus, Jerry, Glenn, and Mark. Thank you all very much for your support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
Bye. That makes sense. It was the porpoise pun that got
The
radiant.
porpoise pun.
I mean, that's all
That'll do it
argument.
every time. Instant MVP.